Hi, Toni and Ann. This is the daily homework exercises that we went through today. So I'm going to start with the first one here. As I said, 3 exercises. I would try to at least go through them twice and maybe try to get to 3 consecutive rounds. So the first one is a standing hip flexor stretch. So the key on this one, so we're going to start in that staggered stance. The key on this one is that we're going to reach with the same hand or arm as our back leg. So if my right leg's back here, left leg's forward, I'm going to kind of keep a little bit more weight on the right side. I'm going to kind of lengthen my torso or shift my torso forward and reach my right hand up across, basically in line maybe with my ear towards the ceiling. And I'm going to come back, reset. So I'm going to come forward, really reach. I want a nice long line from my right fingertips to my right heel. So forward, reach, come back, reset. Okay, so maybe five to 10 on one side based on how you're feeling. And then you're going to switch staggered stance. Now this time, left leg's back, right leg's forward. Now I'm reaching with the left hand. Okay, so maybe five and five, or 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Exercise 2 was what I call standing cats or dogs. So we're going to get into the start by this is we're going to take our hands to our knees. And as I do that, obviously my hips shift backwards. Okay, so keeping my hands on my knees and keeping my knees still, I'm just going to kind of roll my back. You can see my hips kind of tuck underneath, and I'm going to look for my stomach or my belly button. And then I'm going to roll my hips and my head up towards the ceiling. So I'm going to round and tuck, squeeze my abs and glutes, and I'm going to roll my hips and roll my head up to the ceiling. Good. So you might work on maybe 5 or trying to work up to 10 reps there. Our last exercise of the circuit then is a nice standing arm circles. So I'm going to get in a nice standing posture. Remember, we want our feet pointed straight at 12 o'clock if they're on the clock. Nice tall posture. Arms are going to come out to the side. I'm going to curl my fingers, point my thumbs forward. This first one, I'm going to kind of pull my shoulder blades together, stay nice and tall, and then I'm going to add everything else is keeping still as possible, and I'm just going to add little arm circles. So maybe 10 to 20 repetitions there. After 10 or 20, you're going to relax. Then the second part of that is we're going to come back up. This time, palms go face upwards. This time, nice tall posture and tiny little backwards or reverse circles. Again, you might do 10 to 20 there. Okay, so that's one round. So then I might go right back to the top and repeat. So standing hip flexor with reach, cats and dogs, and arm circles. So, and you might maybe start with 2 rounds and see maybe if you can get up to 3. And you can always do these. It doesn't just have to be once a day. That's the goal, once a day. We could always, if you feel like you wanted to add it in, you could always shoot for maybe twice a day as well. So I hope that helps, and see you guys in a few weeks.